yesterday we talked about objects that were important to the character. So we worked on readers understand the characters and the text by paying attention to objects that are important to the characters. And usually those objects have some kind of meaning to the character, for the character, don't they? Well, today we're going to talk about how readers understand the characters and the text by studying the way characters speak and act toward each other. So we're going to really be looking at the character interactions. And one thing that you should notice is they're just like us. Sometimes they have really good friends, sometimes they have people they don't get along with so well, and the way they interact and act toward each other lets us know a lot about that character. So I want you to think about the character of Otis in Rescue Josh McGuire. He was a character a lot of us liked, even though he was kind of grumpy. I want you thinking about Otis, and I want you thinking about how he acted toward other people. And once we got to know Otis, we kind of knew why he acted that way also. But I want you to turn knee to knee and talk to your partner about how Otis acted toward most people. Turn to talk. Partner one, give me a thumb. Sorry, I didn't give directions. Partner one, give me a thumb. 2, go.
Okay, so he didn't like other people because when he quit at the center, it was because other people, they didn't believe in what he was doing. He did that always. He never did that. He said he wanted to do something and then they never listened or anything. So now he's mad at whoever calls him for anything that happens.
Switch, partner one, add on.
Okay, I think that all like people that were seems like everybody got grumpy and didn't like him. He got his job back
I like how you turned back to me when you were finished. Okay, so I heard lots of people talking about the fact that he's kind of grumpy and that he spends a lot of time by himself. So Anton was saying that part of the reason maybe he acts the way he acts is because he's lonely. Rosa was talking about his actions and his behaviors, but why he acts that way, and that's also important. Tell us why he acts the way he does.
Because he says that when they kill an animal, they're just killing him.
Right. So these guys just had this conversation about the fact that he was worried about the environment and he didn't like the way people were treating the environment. And so he kind of became a recluse or lived by himself, but he was also kind of lonely. There was one character he acted different toward, though, and you guys all know who it was, and you all could see the difference in the way he acted when he was with that character. Hunter. Which character was that?
Josh.
And how did he act when he was around Josh? Turn and talk.
He didn't act all mean. He was just acting nice because Josh wanted to help him with every animal he had. They were originally friends. Josh, because he's always Josh is he did like a nice like this, and he's fighting for his.
Okay, so a lot of you noticed or mentioned the fact that one of the reasons he acted different around Josh is because Josh was kind of like him. Josh was worried about the animals. He was concerned about the owl. But I noticed Otis changing throughout the book, and by the end of the book, he was a different character. Okay? That's what happens in life also. And characters get a lot of, authors get a lot of their ideas from characters from real life. So when we notice characters changing, if we pay really close attention to the way they speak and act towards each other, it can tell us a lot about the character. So today, when we're reading Sign of the Beaver, we're going to really pay attention to and study how Etienne and Matt treat each other. And I want us to really think deeply about how they're acting toward each other, because it's really an important part of the characters. So as we're reading today, we're going to talk about how those two act toward each other. Let's get ready for book club.
So we're